Hey everybody, it's Melissa Mango here with Sex, Love, and Rockin' the Soul, and today's video is really about me sharing my inner dialogue around me putting myself out there in this world. This week I'm going to be launching my website, sexlovesoul.com, and I'm putting my gifts out into the world and making it public. And with that excitement and with that, total excitement and joy and energy also comes fear. And oh my gosh, is this going to be welcome? Is this going to be accepted? I think I'm having a lot of these thoughts because of the nature of my business. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and also a sex educator, helping people really get in touch and in tune with their bodies and explore their sexuality in a really healthy and fun way so we can get more out of our sex, more out of our bodies, and really see what is possible in this body and with each other. And let me tell you, it's making me a little nervous because, well, let me explain this. So on Facebook last week, I had some classes that I wanted to post and advertise for because I'm not only going to be the one teaching, but I'm also bringing in other colleagues and teachers and fun, inspiring people into my network, both locally and other places that I'm going to be going, and bringing them in and hosting them to offer their things. And one of the classes was Polishing the Penis, for example, which is taught and led by Charlie Glickman. You can check him out at makesexeasy.com and charlieglickman.com, and also Caroline Carrington from the Bay Area. I think her website is jewelinthelotus.com. Anyway, these two people are just amazing, and they're going to be doing this workshop. But anyway, I had some people have some issues around being invited. There was people that were offended by, how could you invite me to a blowjob class? Good question. Here's the thing. Myself and all the people that I'm bringing in my network, either I'm hosting or co-teaching with them, are so integral and so professional and they're people that I really believe in, and I love the way they teach, and they have a sense of professionalism, and I just love it. I'm going to bring them because I believe in their work. And I think this kind of information, even though it's taboo and completely offensive to some people, it's important. I mean, unless you're a person that thinks, no kind of sex or sex act is acceptable, which there are people out there, and you're welcome to that opinion, but everyone's in some sort of relationship, whether you're married, you're dating, maybe you're in a poly or open relationship, whatever it is, all of us are relating with each other. And most of us are out having sex in whatever form. So where do those people go to learn about sex? Where do people go to learn about their bodies in a healthy way? Who do you ask besides Jeeves or Google or a porn film? Where do you go to learn about your body, your sex? And so that is my intention with bringing these kind of classes forward, not only for myself as a teacher, but bringing this other community together and offering this. Is I want there to be a place where people can learn about this stuff and not have to Google it or hide under their bed with the glow of their screen and find out answers. That's fine too. But wow, to sit in a class or log in on a professionally filmed class and go, wow, that's how I can please my partner better. Or wow, I didn't know that a woman could be, touched in that way. Or I didn't know that, how else can I be a better lover, a better listener? How else can I learn how to please my own body and really get in touch? There's nowhere really to go for that. And so I love bringing this information forward. I mean, I can't tell you how many couples, even if you think that this is only for people that are in relationship and married, I don't know how many couples have contacted me and they have questions and they want answers and they want to know, what else can we do? or what's going on in a relationship. And so where do people go around the intimate stuff? There's all kinds of counselors out there. There's all kinds of things available, but where do you go around the intimacy, around the sex? Because most of us are having it in some way. So why not learn how to have even better sex, whatever you're into? So I'm having a little bit of anxiety around it. I'm also really excited. I'm also not going to edit myself, at least for the most part. I'm going to still put myself out there very vulnerably into the light, into the Facebook, into Instagram, all those places, here on YouTube. Put myself out there because I really believe this needs to happen. I mean, I don't know how many other people out there who are like me, where I learned from sex from other children. You know, I learned from magazines, or I learned from listening and watching movies. But I want to offer another way for my son, for people around me, for peers. You know, I want to offer a healthy, really grounded, professional service. So that's what I'm excited about. And I'm having, I'm really, it's a lot. I mean, my mother is probably freaking out right now. Maybe we should call her right now. Maybe we'll ask her. But she's been a little quiet on my Facebook feed and doesn't really say too much. And I can only assume I know that she believes that sex isn't everything in a relationship. And to some degree, she's right. No, it's not all about sex, but it's intimacy. It's a way that we relate. And sex is just part of that. So if we're in a place where we're not able to connect and be intimate and loving and caring, and then we want to break through and dissolve that stuff, you know, become closer, become more intimate. So yeah, it's not all about sex, but it is. In the way that, no, sex is not the most important thing, but intimacy and communing with your partner and being loving and being open, however way you want to do that. So yeah, I guess this is a video also about my mother and people that are in my life that have only seen me as the raw food chef, or has only seen me as Carol's daughter, or has only seen me as Zavi's mom. But I have a great gift, and I really believe in what I'm doing. And I have learned so much about my own body, my own pleasure, and I want to be able to share that with other women. And I love sitting with couples who are like, whoa, we are connecting more than ever. Or, wow, thank you so much for showing this other way. Because often people end relationships over things that can totally be worked out. But yeah, I'm kind of going off on a tangent. But basically, this is a big deal for me to put myself out there. So go check out my website. It's sexlovesoul.com. And you can read about me, see my story, see my credentials and the kind of schooling I've done. I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist. You can see how I work with that. I do all kinds of workshops and events, so you can click on my calendar and check out what I'm doing. But yeah, more importantly, just I guess if you're one of the people that are offended by some of the classes that I'm offering, I just want to say that I'm offering this stuff because I think it's important to have non-judgmental, clear, professional, loving advice and information open to people. Because most of us, like I said, are having sex and intimacy in some way. So why not learn how to get the most out of it? Why not learn how can we please each other better? How can we become better people, better lovers, more communicative, more open, more free, less guarded, less shut down? We want things to be open and good. Oh, yay. So thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Melissa Mango with Sex, Love, and Rocking the Soul, and I am putting myself out there. Even though I'm scared as fuck, I'm still doing it, and